Yes. Got it. Yes. Hello, you guys. This is Heather Jevan, along with a student that is ready to graduate, right?
Hey, May 11th and May 12th.
Hey. I know how it feels.
Yes.
I know how it feels. I love graduation. But I'm sorry. So I have to say thank you so much, Latasha Pointer.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yes, we call you Tasha.
Yeah.
And you have been doing the best that you possibly can through what? How many years of school? At the U of I.
Oh, 3 at U of I, but
Okay.
6 total. I went to SIU for 2 years.
Okay.
Prairie State, a community college, and then that 5 years actually. No, that's 3. Okay. And then 3 years at U of I. Yep.
Okay. And so, like, you are a dance major at UIUC.
Yes.
And is that the main reason why you started at the U of I?
Yeah, so I transferred from SIU, which also was a dance program.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, like, it just wasn't for me. Like, it was a small program, and I just felt like I wasn't growing as a dancer. So I actually, my best friend sent me like U of I's description of their dance program, and the thing that got me is their saying, which is locate center and go from there. Which means like find yourself and who you are, and then that's how you become a better dancer and evolve, like from you knowing yourself. So I liked how they individualized the dancer, like online. I didn't know, like, you know, saying real life. But I liked how they individualized the dancer.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's a program that I can be about. And also, U of I had 50,000 people. I was like, I get to meet new people.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Network.
Yes.
And be great. So, yeah, that's how U of I got me.
Yes. And you've been here for 3 years.
Yes. And I've been here for 3 long
When do you graduate?
May 11th. And
You
May
did
12th.
say that.
Oh, yes.
You did say that. But I'm excited because every time it's like graduation time, I just remember how it felt.
Yeah.
Walking across that stage and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm done, but I'm not done.
I feel like I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
I still feel like I'm in school, even though I'm done.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah.
I don't have no more classes.
Right.
But I feel like I'm still in school. So maybe next week I'll start getting excited.
Okay. So like, what are you doing for the summer?
So getting my master's in business management, and that starts in June. So orientation is June 3rd, and I'll be in school with that, and then wow. So no vacation. Well, I'm gonna try to vacation in these like 3 weeks between graduation in June, but I'm here.
Wow. So I'm jumping the gun.
Okay.
I am. We are both jumping the gun.
Okay.
Let's rewind it. What was your like dancing at age, I say 11, or were you a dancer at age 11 or 7, or what was the dancing when you were like a little girl?
So I'm a praise dancer, and I grew up dancing in church since I was 4, but I've only taken like at age of 11 one ballet class, and I did like one recital at my park district around in my neighborhood, and then I was in the studio for also like another year after that. So I don't have much like studio dance experience. Like, technique at all. It's just mainly church. That was my dancing.
Okay. But you just love dancing.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, well, yeah, and my dance teacher at church, she always like said that I ended up starting dance early, but they let me go in early because like she said like this was a perfect fit for me. So I feel like dance has always like been a part of me, or something that just feels natural to me. So I just kept doing it because it's something I love. But yeah, so I guess I've always been dancing, and the love, like my love for dancing, definitely keeps me going. Yeah, and I can't stop moving, so I think it's the perfect industry to go into because I literally cannot be still, and
my daughter is the same way. I swear, I promise. I'll be like, "Would you just stop?" And she's like, "No, I can't."
Exactly.
I just can't stop moving.
Exactly.
It's just like a rhythm or something. She's what frequency? I don't know what she's on, but it's just like, just stop. I can't. I just.
It's
so
really
it's funny.
Yeah, it's like it's just in us. Like
yeah,
like being still is just not a thing, and it's nerve wracking actually.
Mm-hmm.
Also, silence. I don't like sitting in silence. Like I have to be like making the beat.
That's my daughter. probably listening a little bit, but
Yeah.
I brought her here for a reason so she can at least hear what's going on, and that is my daughter.
Yes.
She's like, it's silent in here. Where's the music? Or
Mhm.
something needs to go on. I'm like,
Yeah.
I want peace. I don't want to hear all of that.
That's when they see we
She's
find
like-
peace and noise. Like, this also maybe comes from me being in church, maybe.
Mhm.
But like when my mom had to go to her choir rehearsals, they were singing super loud, and I'm knocked out in the pews. Like the
Mhm.
entire choir rehearsal when the pastor preaching, I'm
Mhm.
asleep, like
Mhm.
everything. So I just
Wow.
sleep in noise, but I find peace in noise.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that's what I need.
yeah.
So we do find peace in the noise.
Okay.
That's just our
Okay.
peace.
So I'm gonna lay it off of my daughter,
Yes.
and I'm gonna encourage dancing, and I'm gonna encourage more music, all genres.
Yeah.
Even though sometimes it's like I don't want to listen to that right there. I'm sorry, it's a little bit too contemporary for me. You know, but
do a mix. Play some old school
okay,
and some new school.
okay,
Teach us something.
Yeah.
Learn something.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love you
I
so
love
much.
you.
Yes, I am so happy that you're graduating. I'm so happy that you were able to accomplish your dream. You know,
Ooh, yeah.
and still pursuing it though, because you're not done.
Yeah, I'm not done at all. Yeah. In the business, like I'm excited to go into business, but I know like my dance background is definitely still going to play a part in this business world. So I'm excited to see how that all unfolds for sure.
Why are you choosing business?
Well, so I'm also a photographer, and so I want to learn how to like manage dance and photography without me like having to go through somebody else to tell me like, no, you can't do this because of this law or whatever. I just want to know like the business, all like the business things for myself.
Yeah.
So when I'm ready to like start my own business, I know what I can and cannot do, and I'm gonna like do what I want though at any cost, and I don't have to like go through someone else to like make my dreams happen. I could basically like make my own dreams happen. So
Yes.
that's why I am.
Yes. Perfect. Are you gonna have like a dance class and a photography class and like put it all together and make a school like Latasha Pointer's dance photography
That would be
studio?
really cool. Yes, that would be really cool. Yeah, cause like briefly being into photography, dancers always want to have their pictures taken, but also photographers love photographing dancers because they actually move and they're not just like still or boring people to photograph. And that's something I never thought about because I'm always around dancers, so I'm just like, they're normal people. Like, what do you mean this is normal? But for photographers, it's like, no, like people that you like, you can take a picture and they're actually like moving, and you don't have to give them much direction. That's something like they love to do. So the fact that like dancers are also looking for photographers are also looking for dancers, like I could just be that merge for everybody because I have both. So yeah, so that'd be cool to like merge those two worlds together for sure.
Oh my gosh, that'd be perfect.
Yeah, it would. It would
be so perfect. I look forward to whatever you have in front of you, basically. Even if it's a studio, a dance class, something, I will make sure that I look for you in the future because you are great and you don't stop moving at all.
Yeah.
She be dancing at work and I see her going through past my little cubicle just doing different things, and then it's like there's the paper right there, take the paper from there, put it in there,
and eating.
Yes,
that's all.
Sugar.
Oh yeah,
my,
I'm working on that.
Okay, it's
sugar.
okay.
Yes, cookies, sweets,
and
dancing.
Yes.
That's where all my energy comes from.
Yes.
Is the sugar.
Yes. So, like, with the photography stuff, like, you just started that recently?
Yeah, so funny story is that my dad wants to be he's a pastor, and he wants to be a YouTube pastor. Uh-huh. So I did all this research to, like, look for this, like, special camera, and then it never happened. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, well, I have this camera, and I was paid, like, all this money for it, so I'm going to put it to use. So I just started, like, randomly taking photos at, like, church functions or, like, random people at my old school, and then it's just been spiraling, and now here I am. So I don't know how it happened, but it did.
And how much did the camera cost?
It cost $400. That's So that's not even a lot now, but at the time that was a lot of money. But now I want like a $2,000 camera. So that $400 camera don't seem like a lot, but the $2,000 camera does a lot. And it's like the focus and the aperture and all that one is amazing.
I wouldn't doubt it.
So those are my goals to be able to buy $2,000 cameras. But yeah, but it cost $400. But at the time I was just like, I'm about to drop a lot of money for it.
Right.
Camera. But now I'm like,
that's nothing.
Yeah.
Because this camera is much better, and we're talking about live. It looks, I seen something the other day on someone's like LinkedIn news feed, and she did like a video shoot, and the quality was amazing.
Yes.
It looked it live.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Literally.
Like you were like there.
Like the color was crisp. It was like, I don't want to say it, but like a wet look. You know how something is wet and it just looks so moisturized.
Oh yeah.
It looked good. I was like, oh my god.
See, and that's what I be paying for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the bomb. Like watching something like that, you like, I want to be there.
Exactly.
I want to look that good.
Yes. See, that's how I want my pictures to be. I want my pictures to be like, wow, like I feel like I'm in this picture, and hopefully people, will want to take pictures of me and paint me to do that.
Yeah,
but,
for
sure. Buying a camera will like increase my quality. So it's just like a huge investment that it'll definitely be worth it. Yeah. But I mean, I get the money first for that camera. For sure. But
I think and believe that you'll get it. Especially, when you do like, I wouldn't say like freelancing or whatever, but once you start advertising it, that you're just out here trying to, take some pictures here and there. I think a lot more people will, be interested, in calling you, and this right here, this live right here, I'm going to make sure, it's on the YouTube, but, just have
a website.
Yeah.
Makes me think I need a website.
You need a website? Are you on Instagram?
I am. I do have a photography Instagram, and then I do have a Facebook page, a photography Facebook page that I don't necessarily like. But, you know what I'm saying? It's in the working.
Yes.
When I get my website together, that would be amazing.
Yes.
That's my goal, to get a website. You can just like book everything through there. One day.
Yeah, a little bit at a time. It takes time because, it's like, let me get done with school, get some stuff done and together, and then we can get that website and all that stuff together.
Yeah.
Because a photo shoot costs some money.
Yeah, but people pay a lot for them.
Yeah, especially like weddings and
Oh my, I love being a photographer for weddings. Yeah, they're amazing. Yeah, I did my first wedding like 2 years ago, and I still be like, dreaming about it.
Oh wow! And did you have to learn how to edit and stuff too?
Yeah, so that's where I made a mistake, but I literally took like 700 photos and I edited each and every photo, and so now I need to limit how many pictures people get, because that was a lot. But but editing all those photos did give me experience, and then I had to like YouTube some stuff. So just learning like the tricks of, I use Lightroom to edit, so learning the tricks like of Lightroom to edit stuff. Yeah. And I want to eventually learn how to use Photoshop, but Lightroom is cool too, so it's okay. Yeah.
Okay. You teaching me some stuff, because I'm still new to this, like cutting and editing with YouTube alone, and I still don't have an intro to my YouTube. I need to work on it.
Yeah.
Maybe
I can try to shoot video for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We can YouTube this and then make it happen.
Yes, because I mean, I do have someone I'm going to talk to about editing this one particular video I need, but I need an intro.
Yeah, I really do. Cool for every time you come in. I mean, you own it. Yeah.
Because I'm on, I think I have I know I have more than 10 videos on YouTube.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. So, you can't make a brand. Yes.
But, let me see, we talked about you being a young dancer. We talked about you graduating. We talked about you going to back to graduate school or go to graduate school. We talked a little bit about your future. Where do you see yourself in like 5 years? Because, you know, I know master's degree takes at least, what, 2?
Well, I'm only going to be there a year.
A year? Look at you.
Lucky. All right.
Oh, wait. Yes. 1 year. Okay.
Yeah, 1 year and out. Basically, I still don't know, like, where I want to go with the degree. I don't know if I want to, like, stay in the dance world and manage everybody's dance companies, or if I want to go to the business world and be, like, the media manager of, like, Microsoft, or just work on owning, like, my own business. Mm-hmm. But for me, I don't want to exactly go down the path of, like, making my own business, because I know it's going to be hard to start it up and stuff, especially coming out of college. I'm already in debt, and I'm not going to have necessarily money to support that. Mm-hmm. But if I can learn the ropes of, like, what it's like to own a business, I think I would go down that path. And then from all the lessons I've learned, like, in somebody else's business, then I'll start my own. So either one of these, either managing everybody's dance companies that I'm in the dance department with, or going into, like, the business realm and, like, trying to be a media manager of all these corporations, or one corporation, I guess, would be ideal for me. Yeah. Right. Then I'll always be dancing in church and always be connected to a church. So yeah, that's me in 5 years. And
that sounds good.
And eating food. Yeah, I'm not trying. I also, after I graduate, since I won't be dancing as much, I keep hearing that I might get a little thick, so I'm gonna try to keep my body the same too. But we'll see how that goes.
Okay. So since you dance a lot, do you really have to do a lot of, like, exercise on top of it? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I would definitely encourage cross training, which, like, dancing and then also doing, like, another form of physical activity, because, like, with dance, you basically, like, do the same thing all the time, so your body is used to, like, always being, like, this flexible or always strengthening the same thing. So you don't really get, like, a full body real workout or, like, real exercise. So by you, like, cross training, you hit, like, the muscles, or you strengthen the muscles that dance doesn't allow you to do. So yes, I would encourage that you do outside exercises, but do I do them? No, because I'm not that determined. but when I'm not dancing, I do go to the gym every summer though. I have to admit that, to keep my body up. And then but when I'm in dance classes, I don't know what a gym is.
Okay. All right, cool. I had another question. I don't know what happened to that question. It just left. It left. I don't know where it went to.
It went to the sky.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll come back down later.
Hopefully. So, how old are you? I'm sorry.
I am 20. Well, I'll be 24 in July.
24 in July.
Yeah. I feel old. I know that's
You're
not
old. No, not at all. You're not. Because I don't even want to tell you how old I was when I completed my bachelor's degree. But, anyway.
Gotcha.
I kept it going,
As long as you got through, that's all that matters.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
You got that degree.
Yes.
Hey.
Some people I didn't know you had one. I'm like, because I don't put those letters behind my name.
True, yeah.
So they're there, but hey, I got a lot of knowledge and wisdom.
Yep.
That's all.
Yep. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
For sure.
Whatever.
Yeah. I definitely feel like
I don't know what happened to that question. It was a good question.
It
was a real good question.
Also comes back.
Yes, I do too. But even with, like, the dance and the photography, are you, like, into, like, fashion as well?
No.
I'm surprised. But it's, like, kind of crazy because most of the time, even with, like, dance, it's like an art, right? Mm-hmm. Isn't dance an art?
Definitely.
A form of an art?
Yeah, it's definitely. Because we definitely use it to, like, express ourselves, for sure. Then even, like, when you put on shows, like, I feel like art is something that people can relate to, and, like, when they watch it, it's something that they can get emotionally attached to, and that's definitely, like, what dance is.
Yes.
Something people can get emotionally attached to, but also come and, like, find release or find joy, like, from seeing it. And, yeah. Like, whatever they're going through in life, like, just being able to, like, see that outlet.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what art provides for a lot of people. But even just, like, viewers who, like, aren't artists, just providing that, like, momentarily happiness.
Yes. When sometimes like when I see people dancing on YouTube, even on like Dance Your Butt Off or something. I don't know if that's the name of
So you think you can dance?
Or maybe that one. I said dance your butt off. I don't know. I made something up. But yeah, those shows right there, I'll be like kind of watching it, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, they just killed it.
Yeah,
and it's almost like a song. You like, oh, I love that's my favorite part.
Yeah,
you know, like, oh my gosh, put that back on repeat or something.
Yes,
you know, so
it again.
Yes, I really do like dance. Yes. I like watching it. I can dance a little bit, but
got a rhythm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got a little something.
Yeah. Hey, that's the hardest part. Is rhythm for most.
Some people don't have it.
Yep. So if you got that, that's a good step.
Okay.
In the right direction.
Yeah. Some people you like. What is going on?
Yeah. There's still a place for them in the dance world, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not in my dance world, but
yeah.
In the dance world, yeah. Mm-hmm. But rhythm is definitely very important.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, and you just had like a was it a final or was it your actual like dance? What was it that you just had?
It was my senior thesis, and so at U of I, basically this is like the last thing you do before you graduate. Mm-hmm. But we've been since junior year, we've been we had a class of production. And we learned how to like budget and advertise, do what is those things that they send out? Press releases. Okay. Do press releases, and then just like how to manage shows and all that stuff. So we've been preparing for this since our junior year, and then senior year we go through like the audition process where we like pick our dancers. Then we have a class that like keeps us on track, like with the actual advertising. We had to like raise money, fundraise, blah blah blah. But also we had to write a proposal about what we want our dance to look like and all this stuff. So I guess the faculty can get it, but also like that was to help us in the future when we have to write grants. Yeah, and we're trying to get people to fund our beautiful dance shows. We had got that experience as well. So we've been working on it since junior year. And then now like all this that we've been working on for the year, it came down to happen in April. I decided to have mine in the church because earlier, like I said, I'm a praise dancer. But usually they provide space for us in DRK, which is like where we rehearse and have class and all that stuff, and it's also in Craner, which is majority of our classes. Yeah. But I didn't want to have it there, so I wanted to have it in the church. And since I wanted to have it in the church, I just decided to make a show out of it because I didn't want people just to come and see my like 12-minute senior thesis. Yeah. Like, why would we do that? But so I decided to make a show out of it, and it turned out really great. And then the show ended with my senior thesis, which is what I've been working on for like the whole entire year. And it was a great experience. I was really stressed the entire time.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Like more stressed than I thought I would be. And I guess it was like nerves because I basically like did that by myself. I was very supported by others that I could lean on, but just going like through that process of like curating a show, but also making sure like my dancers are up to par to where I feel comfortable with presenting my work. Right. For these people. And then also this is a grade. So like if you fail it, you can't graduate. Right. So like we had that pressure of this needs to be, I guess not good for the department, but I needed it to be good for like me, something that I could be proud of. Yeah. So I was nervous about that. But it was something I was proud of for sure. And a lot of people were touched, and like everybody in there was crying, crying in a good way. And so I'm just glad that like I could have cultivated like such a community to where people felt something and they felt the spirit, but they felt the sharing of like people's positive energies and positive spirits, and just leaving so happy and joyous, and literally everybody was just like so happy, and that was the best feeling ever to know like I put that on and I put that together. Like it was amazing. Great. So yeah, that's what happened. I passed. I'm graduating, by the way. I told you that. Yes, I got the official okay that I'm graduating.
Yes, you did. Would you want, or would you like to do something else like that again?
Yeah, definitely.
You know, would you like do it differently a little bit? Like, would you get more help or something? Like, what would you do differently?
I would.
If you do
Well, yeah, I would definitely. I guess. Yeah, I would definitely get more help. But also, I've learned a lot about myself in this past year.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is that I'm a control freak.
Okay.
And I just rather do everything by myself. So
I like that.
It's just like I know I'm gonna get it done. So why not ask anybody? Mm-hmm. But I do need to learn how to let go a little bit. So I guess I would ask for help, but at the same time, like if I feel like I can do it, I wouldn't do it. I mean, actually, there's not really. I would love to do it again, and there's not necessarily much I would do differently because I actually think it was a very successful night. I would just not stress as much because I didn't know how much I was actually stressing until it was over, and then once it was over, and I was like, you were really tense, and like it's been a week, and I still haven't slept a full night, and I'm just like. I literally still wake up at 9. Like, what do I have to do? Like, there's something I need to be doing, and it's because I'm still tensed up because I was really that stressed. Yeah. So finding ways to not be as stressed is something that I would change. Okay. But other than that, it turned out great. It was a great event. So great. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, maybe advertising. I mean, but I had a nice crowd too. But I guess advertise more to get more people to come. But I did have a nice crowd, so I'm not tripping. But yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Cool. Well, last question. It may be the last. I don't know. It may be. But what makes you keep going though? You know, because you're young, you have no kids, you just have your family, and your family isn't here with you. You know, physically here in Champaign with you. Yeah. But what is keeping you going? You know?
Well, I don't want to be broke, so that is a key factor, and the only way that I cannot, I don't want to be broke, but also I don't want to sacrifice or give in to a job just for the money because I know I'll be unhappy. So I don't want to be broke, and I want to stay happy. And dance is that thing that will supply me money, but also I'll also still have my happiness. So knowing that, keeps me going. Also, I'm a little bougie, and I have very high standards for my living area for the gifts I give people. For on my birthday, I think I've been out of the state for majority of my birthdays. That's just we can blame my parents for that one or my aunties and uncles. I don't know whose fault it is. But all of them. It started when I was little. Yes. And I grew up because my birthday's in the summer. So I grew up always being on vacation or family reunions around my birthday. So now that I'm older and I understand that this is a thing, I need to keep that going as well. So I just have all these lifestyle ways that require money. And I just refuse to go broke, and I refuse to sacrifice all these habits that I have built now. But other than that, just I guess my love for dancing also keeps me going. And then also people, I'm a very people person, and especially my DAI community, they always gave me so much energy and just so much life and just love. So having them to support me really, really, really kept me going through graduation. And then also my family is very supportive, and I know they'll never give up on me regardless of what I choose. But at the same time, they no, Tasha, you're going to finish this. Yes. Without a doubt. Yes. So I do have them to be that engine under me as well. Yes. Yes. But mainly, I don't want to be broke. No. Okay.
And she always moving.
And I'm always moving.
She just can't stop moving.
Exactly.
So. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Well, that is wonderful to hear, because some people, they have different reasons of why they keep going, mine's kind of have changed over the years, for my kids, and then it's now it's for me more than anything.
I feel
I've done everything for my kids, so they're gonna keep getting it, but now it's I've changed it. It's for me now. It's for me now. So
mine's are probably changing a bit. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But the dance field is amazing, seriously. Even though dancers don't get paid that much, but the love and support you get from others is just, yeah, that's amazing. Also, I took this photography class this semester.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things my teacher always talked about is how for like photography or like artists who like draw, they express themselves so internally, or just them in the canvas, or like them in the subject, versus dancers, like we go out into public and we're just always kind of like open, because as dancers, that's what dance is you being open and vulnerable and having like the audience feel who you are, but you have to be in connection with somebody like while you're dancing. So how that translates in real life is also amazing, but like that's also something that keeps me going and I value, because dance has made me so open just to like get to know people, and I know it's because of dance. So me keep doing that and investigating like dance and myself, how they both like tie together, also keeps me going as well. Yeah. Okay. So it might change in the future.
All right, great and wonderful. I don't have any more questions.
No more?
No.
Heather, I have some questions for you. So, I actually don't have any questions.
Oh, I was going to say, what the heck? This ain't where it is.
Turned it.
I only had one person on here really ask me some questions now. Dang. But yes, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to do this interview. Like I said, I usually do live videos, and then I post it on YouTube. So,
Post it on YouTube. Go viral.
Is this your first interview?
Yep.
Well, it won't be her last. It won't be your last.
Yay.
Yes.
Did I do good?
Yes, you did.
Okay,
We're still
great.
on live, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so I'm going to close out. See you later, you guys. I just randomly, most of the time, just go ahead and do my Heather Jevan live when I want to. So there's no like set date or time, but you know, catch me later on. Saturday, today, later on, and I'll be on the air. All right. This was Tasha Pointer and Heather Jevan. Bye. Still moving.